G'day guys, it's good to see you again. This is I Read Reddit, and today I'm going to be reading some Entitled Parent stories. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. I upload here daily, and if you've got the fear of missing out, then you better smash that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications. Now pull up a chair and get comfy, you're going to love this one. Backstory. This happened when I was 15. I just moved to a new high school and knew no one. Due to my first name and appearance, everyone assumed I was a boy, without asking, or at least trying to figure it out. My first name is a unisex name, most commonly used by boys, and I wear clothes from the boys section because I like the style. I was also flat-chested, so yeah, everyone thought I was a boy. I didn't care though, I'm not gender fluid or anything. I was born female, and no one was doing it maliciously. And I was also too socially awkward to correct anyone. Actual story. About 2 weeks after I came to this school, there was an art contest, nature-themed. Being the loner I was, I spent a lot of time outside, which made the contest perfect for me. I drew a bear in a cave hibernating, with leaves folding around it, and a ghost-like drawing of the bear's ancestors in the background. Another girl drew a picture of a bunch of deer running through a field. The girl was, the entitled girl, e.g. As awful as the girl was, I thought her art was beautiful. Such talent was wasted on her. One guy drew a dog stalking a fox that was stalking a rabbit. Stalking guy, SG. Everyone else, like 4 other people, did casual stuff like a field of flowers, birds in a tree. Oh, and another guy did a picture of a squirrel giving birth. Sadly, it wasn't that detailed. EG looks over at my drawing. You know, it would look a lot better if you spent more time on the, rock? She smiled innocently while gesturing at the bear. That's not a rock, it's a bear. Ooh, gotcha. Sometimes boys draw so vaguely and abstractly. Not a lot of primary contrast. Yeah, she said a lot of big art related words to sound smart. Primary contrast? If you don't understand it now, you'll never get it. She waves her hand dismissively and walks away. The contest host announced the 3 winners. Those 3 would advance to the next round. Spoilt Girl got first, I got second, and EG got third. Now, Spoilt Girl was super popular, so she went up and congratulated him while glaring at me. The next day, I get to my locker and RAPIST is written across it in red paint. Everyone is staring at me, whispering. The entitled girl walked over with a security guard. That's him! That's the boy who took advantage of me! I'm asked to go with them, and I do. People were screaming at me and calling me names. Someone threw a half-eaten burger at me. McDonald's morning cravings, I guess. We get to the office, and the entitled girl's mum is standing next to the principal's desk with the smuggest look on her face. Do you know why you're here? I think so. Don't play games, you little crap. You took advantage of my daughter. She starts fake crying and goes, Yeah, he did. Did you? No. Don't lie. You held her down and took advantage of her. Lightbulb moment. With what? With your pee-pee. How else? Principal, I don't know what to say other than she's lying. No, I'm not. My friends witnessed it. Friend 1 and friend 2 got called into the office. Young man, your parents are on their way. Do you want to wait for them? Nah. I want to hear what friend 1 and friend 2 have to say. They tell their story about how I took advantage of the entitled girl outside the back of the school, keeping it short and simple. I started to laugh. How bloody dare you! You took advantage of my angel, then you laugh at her? You should be kicked from the art contest. I'm still laughing. The room has gone silent, apart from me. Quiet! He's really livid and starts tearing me a new one. Well, he would be if I actually did it. Then, Stalker Guy walks in. He looked around at all of us. Is this a bad time? Hey, Stalker Guy. Tell them what we did last night. We got food and watched a movie at my place? Liar! You probably took advantage of my sweetheart as well. The entitled girl freaks out. No, Mum, he didn't. Just him. The Stalker Guy did nothing wrong. But if me was with Stalker Guy, how did he take advantage of you? Are you calling her a liar? Just kick him from the contest and we won't sue. I'm sorry, but by the way you described what happened, it makes it impossible for me to do it. What do you mean? Are you calling me a liar? Yes. This boy, I'm not a boy. The room fell quiet again. The girl's and the entitled mum's face went white. Oh, So that's why you wear your PE clothes under your normal ones? The entitled mom goes ballistic, screaming and shouting about how I'm lying. My parents get here and they confirm that I'm really a girl. The entitled mom got chewed out by our principal and kicked off the parent association thing, while the entitled girl and her friends were suspended for a week. The entitled girl was kicked from the contest and banned from participating in any of them for the rest of the year, and she had to pay for the paint to be cleaned off. I'm in my junior year at that school, and some people from my year are still debating on my real sexual identity and gender. TLDR, entitled mom gets her daughter and her friends to accuse me of taking advantage of her and demand I be kicked from an art contest. Everybody finds out my true sex and gender. Backstory. I have a cute cat named Gizmo, and he has never harmed anyone. And back when this story happened, he was still like 2 years old, so he was scared meeting new people. Also, don't worry, he's still living with me. Me, 13 years old at the time, Gizmo, my cat, 2 years old at the time, entitled mom, entitled brat, are the characters in this story. So me and Gizmo like to go on walks through public parks. Whenever we go to any park, there's always some kid that wants to pet Gizmo. I always let them, but only if they're careful and don't hurt him. And also their parents like going to take a photo with the cat. Don't ask why, I'm confused as you are. But anyway, it was a summer day, me and Gizmo go for a walk as usual, and as always kids walk up to me, and you get the point. But then a wild challenger approaches, the legendary Pokemon of all Pokemons, entitled Brat and entitled Mother. At first I thought it was just going to be a normal kid. Entitled Brat comes up to me and asks if I can pet Gizmo. I say yes, but then I notice that Gizmo is scared and doesn't want to go near the entitled Brat, nor the entitled Mother. But I just ignored it, and I thought that he was just a little bit more scared than usual. Entitled Mother walks up to me and asks me questions like, how old is he? Is he friendly? What breed is he? But not even 2 minutes later I feel a sharp pull from Gizmo's leash. I turn around and notice that the entitled Brat started to violently pet Gizmo. By violent, I mean pulling his head back, pulling his tail, petting him, so fast and so on. And I noticed that he was scared and he wanted to be somewhere safe. And so I tell the entitled mother that I think I should head home now because he's not happy right now. And so I started to head home to my exit. On my way back there was one family that wanted the usual drug from M and G, and since it was the only family nearby, I gave them the drug they wanted and also let them take a picture with Gizmo. After they left, I noticed that the entitled mum and the entitled brat were silently judging me. The entitled mum walks up to me and had this conversation with me. Why did you let them pet your cat and not my kid? I'm sorry, but they were my last family I saw, so I thought it would be a nice guy and let them pet my cat. So we can pet him now? I'm sorry, but no. Why? Because I have places to go and your kid was hurting my cat. And so I told him he could do whatever he wanted to do with him as soon as he got your permission. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not letting your kid pet him. As soon as I say that, I see the entitled brat running towards my cat and hugging him. I push him away, then the entitled mom starts screaming at me that I did something illegal or I hurt her child. I only gently push the entitled brat. Then she tries to take my Gizmo's collar around from his neck and take him. She failed miserably, and I told her that if I see her again and her mud try to do something to me and my cat, I will call the police and report animal abuse. The entitled mom then says, but this isn't your cat. You didn't buy him. Which is technically true, but I rescued him from an abusive family when he was born. I then proceeded to explain that he was a rescue and he's in papers my cat. The entitled mom says the most awesome thing that I've ever heard in my life. She says, it's a public park, so this is also our cat. I burst out laughing at her and left, but before I left I said this. One day, you and your son will be famous on Reddit. One day. Then, the face she made was priceless. And the funny thing is that she turns out she and her kid have been to the police station. A 13-year-old had stolen our cat. Police caught me the next day on a walk with Gizmo and asked me why I stole the entitled mum's cat. And I told him the whole story. The officer just chuckled and said I don't have to worry about their false reports on me. The entitled mum, after hearing this, had this disappointing look on her face and was given a fine for $1,450 for a false report and animal abuse. I was happy for the rest of the day. Some say she still owns everything that park touches. So this is my first post that doesn't revolve around the horrible Florida trips I took every other summer. Anyway, this is about a different breed of the race known as the elusive entitled parent, the racist breed. Also, it's important to note that my girlfriend is from another state, so we video chat often. So here's our cast. Entitled racist dad, entitled racist boy, principal, me, a 15-year-old skinny geek with a mean left hook, and my girlfriend, my beautiful girlfriend who I love. So this starts on my school bus ride back home, and I'm minding my own business with my earbuds in, video chatting with my girlfriend. Hey, so babe, did you get your present in the mail yet? It was recently her birthday, and I decided to mail her some pretty sweet and romantic things. Aw, of course, I love them, baby. We go on talking for about 12 more minutes when I feel a very aggressive jab in the back of my neck and instinctively whip my head around and take my earbuds out. Hey loser, why are you talking to them? Now, I understandably was taken aback by what the fudge this guy just said. To me, excuse me, what did you just say? The entitled brat, now a little more aggressive. You heard me. Why the fudge are you talking to a dirty butt N-word? Now, I'm ticked off, but don't you dare call her that again, you racist mother fudger. This woman grabs my phone, unplugs my earbuds, and begins to insult and say even more racist slurs to my girlfriend. So I've had enough and slam my left fist straight into his prick nose, grab my phone and bring his face to my knee and get off the bus as it comes to my stop. My girlfriend crying because she's not good with confrontation and doesn't have a high self-esteem as I try to help her build what happened. She asks, is he gone? I'm still pissed and knuckles are still clenched with rage. Yeah babe, he's gone. I nailed this mother fudger in the damn face. So I go on with the rest of my day, thinking that was the end of things. But boy was I wrong. The next day at school I'm called down to the principal's office, and who's there but the entitled boy and the entitled dad. The entitled dad, pissed as hell, says, "So you're the one who beat up my son." I look over and see the entitled brat has a broken nose, taking pride in that. Yes, I did after he called my girlfriend a range of racial slurs and stole my phone. The principal says to me, "Well man, this isn't what I was told. I was told you attacked this young man here and threatened to, and I quote, get your girlfriend and both shoot him with a Glock." I was speechless of while both the entitled dad and the entitled boy had smug-ass grins on their faces. That's not what happened at all. Please, just check the bus footage. And so we did. The entitled dad and the entitled boy were not happy to say the least. Well, it looks like you're telling the truth. But you did hit another student, so I'm gonna have to suspend you for a day. The entitled dad says, "What? He assaulted my son and you're just gonna suspend him? He was just trying to make a dirty N-word. Learn her place." This shocked the principal, and then this happened. The principal says, "Sir, there's no reason for that language." "No, I guess I have to take matters into my own hands." This big ass dude grabs my phone from me and threw it at the window, which broke the window. Principal says, "Sir, I'm gonna have to call the police." The entitled dad and the entitled boy bolted out of there, but since the boy was a student at the school, they had their home address and the police arrived shortly after. I later learned that the dad was actually a KKK member and had been arrested for harassment, destruction of property, attempted theft, assaulting a black officer, and resisting arrest. Wow, thanks for all the support everyone. Me and my girlfriend are doing much better now, and she has severe anxiety, so this really messed with her. Hey guys, I read Reddit here. For more juicy content just like that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!